What's good, y'all? That's right, I'm alive. I'm on my way to go get my niece. Gotta run her around, do some shit. So I decided to check out a movie early, maybe get a review in. So I went to see Supergirl, right? I seen the movie. That's what I can say about it right now, is that I do not care for this movie. I just don't. There is not too many redeeming things about the movie. And usually action movies can lean on the action being, interesting. This was not that. Millie Alcock as Supergirl. No. Jason Momoa as Lobo. Yes. Superman has cameos in the movie. Whatever. Eve Ridley as Ruthie, whatever the fuck little shorty name is. Everybody else, whatever. I didn't really care for any of this. There wasn't anything exciting about the movie. One of the funny lines in the movie was done by an alien that's voiced by Seth Rogen. So of course that's gonna hit. But that dog, Crypto, train that motherfucking dog. Because he was annoyingly overactive. It's like, sit the fuck down. He off on these drunken tangents going to these red sun planets so that she can drink, which is what they said in the Superman movie. So we already knew that that's what you were doing, and now we get to see that that's what you're doing. Just waking up hungover, and when you're real hungover, you gotta go get yellow sun, get sobered up, so that you can go get drunk again. The script was weak, the characters were weak, her backstory was stupid. You weren't even born yet, and your people made a way to save a city of Krypton. It's just floating in space, self-sufficient, and the only thing that you are getting from it is fucking kryptonite poisoning. I thought these motherfuckers were smart. She's saying that her dad and Superman's dad were the ones that told them that Krypton was going to blow up, which means that they were smart enough to build this dome that goes over this city, but not smart enough to catch that there was kryptonite exuding radiation, only for that kryptonite radiation to slowly kill all of the Kryptonians that are still on the city. But at this point, now Supergirl is born, so they decide, okay, well, we don't want you to sit in this bottle and die with us, so we're gonna send you down there with your cousin and shit, whatever. And he's like, hey, I found my brother's schematics for the same pod that he used for your cousin. You can get out of here. So by the time she gets there, this motherfucker is already Superman. She speaks Kryptonian, he don't. He been tracking the ship, he been waiting for it to land so that he can reach her, but he didn't take any of those 3 months to learn any of the Kryptonian language that he has access to. Again, that's why nobody likes this version of Superman. It's pretty fucking dumb. This movie didn't help. She's also kind of stupid. Not like she does anything specifically, but she kind of just is. And if she had trained her fucking dog, none of the movie would have even happened. Because the whole movie is based on the fact that someone was stealing her ship, and Crypto starts running towards the ship, but because she wants to be on these red sun planets and not have any fucking powers, neither does Crypto have any fucking powers. So he's just beelining towards these bad guys that shoots him with a dart that's poisonous that will slowly kill Crypto over the course of 3 days. So the whole movie is about her getting the antidote to save Crypto. Another plot point of the little girl Ruthie was a side plot of her trying to get vengeance on the main guy because he killed her family, because her brother was being an asshole. She's in the house, her brother's in the house, got her parents in the dining room, living room, or whatever. This space pirate motherfucker comes out and tries to hold them up for all their goods. They decide, okay, yeah, all your shit's in the shed, go get it. He's like, no, I want you to go take me. All this is happening. She's standing in the hallway like an idiot.
Everyone's fucking dumb in this movie. That part I don't understand. Why is everybody stupid?
I'm going the wrong way to the wrong story. But everybody's fucking stupid in this movie, and it's kind of frustrating. Because if 2 or 3 people had common sense, this movie wouldn't have fucking happened. So you had to put idiots in it to make the movie happen. And yeah, so she's standing in the hallway. Your parents are in there handling business with some very scary looking individual. Why are you standing in the hallway? And then it comes out that this guy and his people are trafficking little girls. So you being in the hallway is already putting yourself in danger.
Go in your room. What are you doing here?
And then the brother in the room with the headphones in sees the sister. He's like, I'm gonna play a prank on her. Even though clearly she's standing there looking very distraught by something happening in her line of sight. But you decided to be a big jackass, jump out, scare her, startles the space pirate. He throws an axe, kills the brother. The parents, of course, react. Kills the mom, kills the dad. He still takes off with the fucking weapons. So now you got 3 dead family members, no weapons except one sword that your dad made. And your plan is to go to this bar that Supergirl just so happens to be buzzed already by the time this shit goes down. Tries to get help and says, anybody who can help me will be rewarded with this sword made by my dad. Her dad was this big shot blacksmith who made really good fucking weapons because it caught everybody's attention. She got some nice shit. She gets robbed. And it's not like she gets stuck up. It's literally this big alien dude walks up to her, takes the shit out her hand, and walks the fuck out. Kara sees it. She gotta go. Kara Zor-El, for those that don't know. Kara Zor-El, Supergirl. I'm a fluctuate between Supergirl and Kara. But she sees it, goes to get the sword back. And for her to be on a planet with the red sun, she sure did have a lot of strength for somebody who's not supposed to have any fucking powers. That was in the script. Those are not my rules. For somebody who didn't have any powers, you beat up this big ass alien dude like it was pretty fucking, like, yeah, it was a fight, but that's one of the only fight scenes that you get to enjoy, because it's one of the only ones that you get to actually see all of what the fuck happened. Because the other fight scenes in the movie, and I'm gonna talk about them in a second, but I'm gonna run into the store, happened so quick and just super speed blitzing all the shit. So you just see explosions and shit flying everywhere, but you don't actually see anybody doing anything. You might see a glimpse here and there, but that's really it. What part of this terrible movie was I on? The sword. Yeah. Big monster guy that she shouldn't be able to get the sword off of because she don't have any powers. But, you know. Anyway, yeah, she followed her to her ship because the dad did end up blowing up the little space pirate guy's ship. So he blew their ship up so they didn't have a way to get off planet. Again, they saw Crypto out taking a piss, saw that the ship was empty, and said, fuck it, we're going to take this one. Crypto sees them trying to take the ship, gets shot with a tranquilizer. Doctor says he's got about 3 days to live. Like, that's a long ass, because he's paralyzed, so the dog can't move. He just got to sit there and slowly die in pain for 3 days, which is crazy work. He didn't deserve that. Even for a bad, dumb dog, he ain't deserved that. That's fucked up. So that's Kara's motivation to go. He tells her, I don't want you to come along, but it seems like you're going to come anyway, so fuck it. But yeah, then the movie starts. They end up going to this planet that is in a yellow sun area. Which, by the way, how the fuck fast are these ships moving? You get into different galaxies and shit. You only got 3 days. You mean to tell me you went from a place with a red sun to a place with a yellow sun in less than 3 days? And this is just the first stop. I'm like, y'all jumping dimensions and shit like that. And they get to this other bar. She asking about the space pirate people, whatever the fuck their species name is. The guy says, you need that type of information, it's gonna cost you. Trying to get the little girl as payment. That part of the movie I don't think is stupid. I think it's unnecessary. It didn't need to happen because she already wanted to go get this shit. Like the confrontation was already set up. We didn't need children in danger. We already know that she's trying to save her dog, and the little girl is trying to get revenge for her parents. We already have motivation for both characters. You don't need to add children in peril. But Supergirl says, I'll arm wrestle you for her. And then this other big ass motherfucking alien comes through, says, how about you arm wrestle me? Of course, you think the size difference is not gonna be nothing, but it's Supergirl. So hate calls coming through when I'm trying to do shit. Now somebody wants to call me. Anyway, arm wrestling match goes through. Kara breaks the guy's arm pretty much immediately. Now everybody got their guns pointed at it. I don't know why you pointing guns at somebody who just broke both forearms of another motherfucker in one swoop. I don't want no smoke with this person. That's just being me. But again, everybody in the movie's dumb. So this is one of the fight scenes that takes place where you have no idea what the fuck is happening, because a lot of it is you're just looking at the little girl hiding under the table, and Supergirl's out there fighting all the fucking bad guys.
What is happening?
Why can't we see the action in the action movie? That, like, you saw a little bit, but there was so many people that was already knocked out by the time they came to. There was like everyone was leaving and running away because they've realized, oh, we're about to get our asses beat. It did. Let me not glitch. The whole time, Lobo is there looking for the same pirates because he's a bounty hunter. Supergirl recognizes him. She don't want no smoke. Smart move. The little girl keeps trying to get Lobo to help, and she's like, nigga, you making the block hot right now. You blowing up the spot. This ain't somebody that you want to really be fucking with. The little girl don't know shit. Lobo ends up yoking her up by her shit. Supergirl had to stop her, try to act like a blonde dummy that's just out on vacation for her birthday. Technically, it is her birthday week, but who cares? You've been drunk for like 3 days. You've had a good time, all right? But Supergirl's trying to talk to the bar owners to get some information on where the people are that she's looking for. They give her something to drink. Turns out it's poison from the same space pirates. They made a deal, 2 for 1. They give them Supergirl and the other little girl, and then they get their daughter back. But they also, for whatever the fuck reason, bring everybody, including the little girls that they already kidnapped before. Why the fuck are they here? If you're just picking up 2 new people, why did you have to bring everybody? The answer is you did.
What are you doing?
The answer is you don't. Why would you bring every prisoner you have with you if you're just picking up 2 extra prisoners?
Everybody's stupid.
Big old fight ensues. Lobo shows up. He's fighting off some of the people because he found home dude that he got the bounty out for. So there's a whole bunch of fighting that ensues. Again, you can't really tell because it's dark. And then the girl is like getting ready to kill the main guy. Like, she got the sword right behind him, getting ready to hit him with one of them. And Kara knocks her away. And you could have just let him get stabbed. The little girl got away. And so she tried to get back to her family. Pirate caught up to them, killed all 3 of them. Killed the bar owners, the mom, the dad, who, I know you were just trying to get your kid back, but you offered up a grown woman and a child for the price of a child. I know it was your child, and I'm pretty sure in any situation, a lot of people would take that. They're like, my kid over everything. But they died, teleported dimensions in the ship or whatever the fuck. Interrogates another weird alien motherfucker that she calls Squidward. They take him there. The planet has 2 suns. It has a green sun and a yellow sun. And the green sun, of course, poisonous to Kryptonians. So Kara gets on the planet. The ship dips off. As soon as the ship disappears, the green sun comes up. Kara immediately starts dying. One moment. I forgot where I was on this trash-ass movie. Thankfully, the little girl is there for once and drags her into a cave, which slows the process down because you're not directly exposed to the green sunlight. Why the fuck that dog look like a monkey? What's wrong with your dog, player? So she tries to go get Kara some water, gets kidnapped. And who else is in the cell? Lobo. She's like, how the fuck did you get caught? He's like, I didn't get caught on purpose. Like, nigga, it was a booby trap. Shit happens. She manages to kill or knock out one of the guards and freed Lobo, and she is just trying to do her own thing. I don't know if she was trying to shut the ship down or whatever the fuck she was doing, but why are you around all of these people? And he only ever seen you fight this one time, but whatever. During all of this, the green sun's going down, and if I'm any of these space pirates and I know I'm only here for the safety of the green sun, when you see the yellow sun come up, it's time to leave. So she already healed and recharged and put on the suit and all that shit. She shows up and now she's in full Supergirl mode. Starts fighting motherfuckers and has these kryptonite darts that he starts shooting at shorty. Convenient. Says he never got a chance to try him out until now. So you just made kryptonite darts just because? That sounds pretty dumb. She might see this video, but I don't care because I can't let her have all of these sunflower seeds. Most of them are for her, but she don't get all of these. I'm putting about 2 of them. We get 3 of these. Leave her with 5. Yup, that's solid. She be good. She got a Sprite. She got some seeds. We all straight. Yeah. All right. Fuck else was I saying? Then the girl, she got knocked off the thing. She hanging on from a rope for dear life. They up there. They battling. Supergirl and Lobo up there kicking ass. Lobo gets the guy that he needs, cuts his head off, puts it in a bag. He's like, I'm straight. I'm done here. A big fight scene commences. She's either moving too fast, which doesn't help us as viewers, or she's just off the side of the screen. and throwing somebody this way. You just see somebody past the screen getting knocked out, but you don't see what knocked them. Did she kick him? Did she punch them? Was it heat vision? Because that didn't seem to beam through anybody. It was just like punch them away from wherever it needed to be, unless she needed to go through something, like when the captured kids were still on the ship and she needed to blast through the ship to get all the kids off. But then when she would blast a person, it would just knock them away. It doesn't make any sense. The main guy's knocked down, he gasping for breath or whatever, and the little girl got the sword right to his neck. And Kara's been telling her all movie, no, you don't want to do that. Mind you, at this point she has less than 24 hours to save Crypto. I don't know where the time went, because I saw a sun go up and down about 3 times. You passed the 3-day mark. I'll be back. Alright, now that she dropped off, Kara convinces her to not kill him. The little girl walks away. I say little because she didn't seem like a little girl, but the girl walks away. Kara walks up to home dude and like stabs him in the stomach. I was like, what the fuck? She's like, this is for my dog. That's for Crypto. I'm like, okay, all right, you had to get a lick in. I get it. And then stabs him in the fucking neck. These birdies, wherever. I don't even know where the fuck I'm at. But yeah, so she stabbed him in the stomach, says that's for Crypto. I'm like, okay, cool. And then stabs him in the chest and kills him. It's like, you spent the whole movie not letting this motherfucker die. How you spent the whole movie, you told Lobo not to kill him. You told the girl not to kill him, which is bullshit now, because then you turn around and kill the motherfucker. So what was all that talk about? You could have just let me kill him before he kidnapped Shorty. The movie would be over with. Nigga, you'd be back home by now doing whatever the fuck you wanted to do. Crypto be straight. What the fuck is the problem? What are you doing? Stupid. It didn't make any fucking sense. For you to kill him at the end, I was like, I'm glad that you killed him, because yeah, he caused a lot of shit. You trafficking children. All that, absolutely unnecessary. You do deserve to die. I'd have just rather it be the person that you did the most wrong to. That's the man that killed her family. So if anybody deserved to kill home dude, it was the girl that you just told to walk away. But then you had the sword, so you killed him with her father's sword, which poetic, sure. But I went this whole movie thinking that this motherfucker was gonna live. You went this whole movie being told that this motherfucker was gonna live. You're gonna kick his ass. You're gonna get the antidote. But he'll live, because she don't need to live with that type of grief. Cars, I guess I can live with the grief. She don't need to live with the grief. But that's dumb. Let her have her vengeance. The fuck? Should have killed the guy. And I guess he knew that she gonna kill him. Nothing else happens in that movie except Supergirl goes back to Earth and says, I think I'm gonna stay here. If you're gonna stay here, I need you to train that fucking dog. For fucking up Mr. Terrific's T-Spheres in the Superman movie. And then was the whole reason that this movie took place, because he ain't know how to stop and listen to commands. She said, don't go. Crypto, stop. The damn dog ain't never listened to her the whole movie. Peeing on the spaceship, on the newspaper and shit. Sick of that dog. I know all the animal lovers is gonna come at me for it, whatever. That's where I'm at right now. Like, everybody in the movie was dumb, which made the movie dumb. I'm not saying that things couldn't have still transpired, but you did not need the trafficking of children for this movie to happen. You did not need Lobo for this movie to happen. It was cool seeing him. Don't get me wrong. He was probably the best thing in the movie. But he had his own thing. And I'm happy he was there, because he stopped it from being below a 4. He stopped the movie from being below a 4 on my grading scale. Because I did not like Millie Alcock as Supergirl. I did not like anybody else in the movie. Everybody else was dumb. Even the black people, and that pissed me off, because y'all sold her out. That was fucked up. And y'all died because of it, so you got nothing to show for it.
Everybody's stupid.
She goes back to Earth. This movie showed how strong she can be if she lets herself be, which means we also know how strong Superman can be. And the amount of people she beat up alone in this movie makes you wonder, why the fuck y'all ever need help with anything? It don't make sense for y'all to ever need assistance from a motherfucker like Batman. So if James gonna do a Justice League with this new group of superheroes that he making, he gonna have to make some of that shit make sense. He wouldn't need nobody else on the Justice. You don't need a Green Lantern, a Wonder Woman, a Batman, a Cyborg, or whoever the fuck else they gonna bring, an Aquaman and shit. I would love to see whoever the new Aquaman is meet Jason Momoa's Lobo and see that interaction since he used to be Aquaman. But Lobo was the great part of the movie. Everybody else was dumb. Even Lobo was dumb, but Lobo was typically dumb. I'm not gonna make this light now. I should have went straight. Whatever. No end credit scene, no mid credit scene, and I hate that. You can't get Superman right. You can't get Supergirl right. I don't know if I trust you with Batman and Wonder Woman. You already fucked up one female lead. You gonna fuck up Wonder Woman? That Green Lantern show where no one's green or like even wearing green. Like what the? It's not looking good. It's looking real grim. But yeah, I know that I said Jason Momoa and Lobo kept the movie above, or he kept the movie from being below a 4. That does not stop it from being a 4. Is Supergirl a 4? Yeah, it is. I'm trying to find some extra saving grace in this film to justify it being a 4.5 right now. I don't have it. If Lobo wasn't in the movie, it would absolutely be a 3. I don't think it's the worst thing I've seen, but it's pretty fucking bad. Not a fan. Wouldn't want to see it again. I really don't care to see this movie again. I don't care to see her as Supergirl again. I was worried that her portrayal of Supergirl wasn't going to be good as soon as I saw her at the end of Superman, because I hate it. I really call Melissa. They need to call Melissa, but call her. It's not too late. I think the suit still fit. You know, she just did all the Supergirl seasons on the CW show. Just swap them out. Just do a clean swap. Or act like nothing. I'll act like I've never seen this movie. I'll act like this shit never happened. I'll take this video down if y'all just swap out Supergirl. I'm sorry. I didn't like it. And I'm mad that I didn't like it, because I've been seeing a lot of movies lately that I don't really like. Damn. So something happened back there and this way? Follow the leader. What the fuck? Why is he on a scooter in the middle? Whatever. Not my problem. Supergirl is a 4. I'm not gonna go lower than a 4. I'm not. But I'm not gonna go any higher. You don't get a 4.25. She don't. There was too much unexcusable stupidity in this movie for me. And that's the part that I dislike the most. Because yes, I understand that if they weren't this stupid, then the movie wouldn't have happened. Based on how the movie ended up, I wish it didn't. I really wish these people would have been a little bit smarter and used just like an ounce of common sense. And then a lot of the shit wouldn't have taken place. You could have had other shenanigans. You could have had other shit. I'd have rather you just had her fight Lobo. But this was bad. I am very fine with never seeing this movie again, regardless of Lobo's part or not.
I mean, what's the fuck all up in my shit?
That's my review. And I've also dropped my niece off. So that's my end of driving for a little bit. I'm probably going to have to pick her up. My name is Ryan. This was RTB. Go watch SpongeBob or something fun. Don't watch this. I don't care. If it's nothing else on except Supergirl, take a nap.